And instead of one stage of pressure, there are 3 stages of pressure. Instead of diesel fuel, you're looking at a form of methanol. This is a rocket that looks somewhat like a tractor. 4,000 to 5,000 horsepower. Rear tires turning 80 miles an hour. 650 cubic inches, 4 turbochargers, 3 stages.
Here we go. Well, that didn't work out the way we planned, did it? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
And the other part about it is a lot of moving parts. And they all have to be moving in the same order and the same space. When you've got 1 turbocharger and 1 stage, that's one thing. But now you have to take that engine, 650 cubic inches, and you've got to work it through those stages before you drop the hammer. Sometimes you go ahead and drop the hammer assuming it's going to lean out as you get down the track. Doesn't always work that way. He has first puller option, so unless he's broke, should be able to come back and make another swing at the bat. 680 cubic inches. And lots and lots and lots of components that cost lots and lots of money. This is the big class.
Oh, try to keep it in there. Looks like he had to let off of it just a little bit. Somebody get out the hot dogs. We have a weenie roast going. .294.20 for the squealer. 294.20 is the distance for that John Deere.
Okay, so a Pro Stock tractor has 10,000 pounds to work with. We added 6,000 pounds to the sled, so I can say for at least the first 75 feet, the machine is heavier and the sled is heavier. You say, how's that an advantage? Well, the machine gets that weight on the rear tires and starts quicker.
Out of time, Aaron Hull, here he comes. Well, it had good balance coming out of there, but a little bit too much track at the end. He's not quite going to get down there.
If you're a Masterson fan, here's the first out of the shed.
.275.25 for Aaron Hull with the John Deere. 275.25 on the Okay, pull that chain tight, Mr. Hurt. I say bring her on. Wow. We got the track getting the better of some tractors here tonight, don't we? And he also says, shoot. I think I'm looking for a 240.49 for Mr. Hurt, 240.49. Country, and although the Coltrane is no more, that spirit is still alive. Here at Coltrane Energy, we hope to carry on that spirit and provide a delicious drink that all Americans can relate to. Thank you for choosing Coltrane Energy. We really do appreciate it. We got the Massey ready to go. As we said, Mike Novinger from Shelbyville, Missouri. Full Tilt finished second a couple of days ago. But other than that, he's been in that half of the class that makes the top half possible. Here he comes with the Massey. I tell you, these super stockers are having a rough night of it.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is not what the Masterson family wanted to see tonight with either one of their machines, but especially the Tinker Toy. From the pieces that are laying on the track, that was a significant break.
Goes. He's going to see if he can't move that first place prize money. And again, well, I tell you, the track has gotten the better of some of these tractors here this evening on the super stock side. We'll see if Jeff can make it a little bit different at the tractor set advantage after that. If you have that ticket, go down to the half pot booth at the north end of the arena and claim your $1,402.50. Meanwhile, Jeff Hoffman's going to try and claim the super stock track, and here he comes. Oh, I think he did. I think he did.
Well, here's the second Masterson machine. They got two in the shed. Don's Tinker Toy, and here comes River Rat. So I had a quick conversation with Kevin Masterson. Speaking of the Tinker Toy, he said he could set and see four rods hanging out of the side. Something went go in the rear end, and when it did, then it worked forward into the engine, and it is significant. The atmosphere has a lot to do with these alcohol burning engines. Now they do have calibration tools, but it also takes a certain amount of intuition to set those things up.